right, Aries, you're up. Welcome back to Tarot You Becoming. My name is Yubi. I'm your astro-friendly Latina therapist, entertaining tarot with you. So I'm recording this November 23rd, but it's timeless. So if the title of the message brought you here, there's something in here for you. There is also an awareness that you could choose your sun, moon, rising, north node, south node, or you can entertain all of the zodiac signs because you technically have all of them in your birth chart. It's just that some houses have a little more activity than others. And so, yeah, whatever resonates for you. It is a general reading, so again, don't make it fit. If it doesn't fit, it could be a part of a message, it could be the entire message, it could just be a feeling that comes up for you that I would encourage you to pay attention to. So, all right, we're going to do my version of the Celtic Cross, 3 cards. 3 cards for the overall energy, and then I'll pull out 3 cards of advice at the end with a final oracle card for advice. So 3 cards, please. 3 cards for my Aries friends. 3 cards. Don't forget to join us on Sunday for Café con Tarot, which is just a general message for everybody. Flexible Aries. You are one to learn how to be flexible. So you're being called to be flexible in a situation. Chop wood. So something about having, I don't want to say to do this quickly, but there's definitely something about maybe cleaning up or chop wood or some type of work that you have to do where you're definitely needing to be flexible or bringing into this current situation flexibility that you've already learned how to do. Yeah, something like that. And even the chop wood, like there's something divinely guided about what you are creating. Like there, yeah, look. the new life. But look at this chop wood. There's, I don't know if you can see, I'm gonna try to zoom in. There's like this light from the background. So there's definitely something about, and then she's all about light. She's like being birthed from an egg. So look. Being flexible. This is the egg, and then look, it's like being born. It's like a new you that's being born, but there has to be some type of flexibility. There's definitely some work involved, whether it's you or just, yeah, that's just so fascinating. It's like the egg, but it's like you're on top of the egg, or maybe it's something that you're creating, and then it's being like, that's why the chop wood is like get to work, and then it allows for a new life. Let's see, do my version of the Celtic Cross. So we'll start off with the energy that you're presenting. It's not necessarily the energy you're tapping into, but it's how you're showing up to the world, the perception that you're giving off. And then we'll go underneath that layer and say, is that really you right now, or is there something else going on? So Aries, how are you presenting to the world? How are you presenting to me? Because I'm the one that's picking up on this. How are you presenting to me, Aries? Aries. That's so fascinating. There's like stretching involved for both of them. Flexible, I mean, even as she's stretching out of that egg, like there's something about, okay, here we go. Yeah, some type of Page of Wand energy. So a new idea that you're needing to be flexible about. And then there's something, either you're dealing with an Aquarian, Libra, Gemini, King of Swords. So there's something where you're standing in your truth. You have done some type of transformation. Look, there's already like these butterflies behind her. So there's already some type of transformation that has occurred. And something with this new idea. One more, please, for flexible. So King of Swords. So this is how you're starting off, right? This is how you're presenting. King of Swords and Page of Wands. So you're taking your truth. You're taking some type of truth and you're creating something with it. What is your crossing energy? Crossing energy. What is that fork in the road? What is that opportunity that the universe is like, are you going to take this with you on your journey through this? Two of Wands. Okay. So Two of Wands energy usually for me is having an idea, and then the second wand is like you planted an idea and now you're waiting for a call out from the universe. Like she's even holding, it's like she's holding her phone for like a signal, but there's a calling for something else. So this is at your crossing energy. Like, are you going to step into that new thing? Is the feeling. What are you what are you actually tapping into at the end of a cycle? This is good. This is good that it's where you're starting, because it's the end and the beginning of something new, right? So you're definitely at the end of something. You're starting new. It's like you're tapping into an ending. You're tapping into some type of ending. And even like when you think about the birth of an egg, it's not the birth of the chick, it's the birth of an egg. So it's such a fascinating experience when you think about eggs and animals with eggs, because it's like it's such an external expression of two cycles for one thing, right? Like it took the chicken or whatever, like a certain cycle just to create that egg with that hard shell to spit that egg out, and then still needing to go back and sit on that egg for the chick to come out. So there's something about like a cycle ending and the cycle beginning. I don't know why that just kind of came to mind right now as I was looking at the egg. I'm like, well, yeah, like the cycle, you're at the end of a cycle. So it's like you're here. You just got spit out. Like you just got spit out. And it wasn't easy, right? Like have you ever seen a chick spit out an egg? I have. That should hurt, especially if that egg is huge. Oh my god, I feel so bad for that chick, because like it's plopping around and that egg is like half out. Oh, pobrecita. What are you hiding? What energy is hidden that you have access to that you haven't tapped into? Doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad thing. It's just energy that you haven't accessed and or will access and or will naturally come out in this process for you. So what's the hidden energy for my Aries friends? Aries. Oh my god, this is so funny. You're in the middle. You're in the middle of two cycles. Hidden energy. Capricorn. So this came out in the Sag energy, Sag reading. So the hidden energy is either boss energy, because Capricorn is the boss of the zodiac, and what you're feeling, the ending of that cycle, right? Whatever you're needing to heal from that is going to come up. So in this particular case, it almost feels like you're going to have to experience the self, like it's almost like it's going to have to, like it's emerging from the bottom up. Like the devil's coming out so that you can see it, so that you can transform it. Potentially, right? It's the hidden, like, will it come? I don't know. It just depends on you, right? But that's in the hidden energy. What are you walking away from? Aries, what are you walking away from? Aries, if I remember your readings from the last few months, you were starting a new tribe. There was a new tribe. There was a need for reciprocity. I don't know if this is connected to that or as a continuation of that, or if it's like, are you finding yourself in that story came up for me. So it's almost like, are you finding yourself in a similar cycle that you're needing to end? And there's like unhealthy patterns and you're not aware of it in that new experience? I don't know. What are you walking away from, Aries? Like that just came up for me. Yeah, 9 of Wands, feeling burdened again. You're walking away from feeling burdened. You're walking away from the heaviness, the workload, the in other cards, they're like well, in this one too, like she's kind of showing her wounds, shining the light in the sense of like, I've worked hard to get here, right? I worked hard to get here. Yeah, like she's bandaged up, she's tired. She looks like she came out of a 80s like sports, I don't know. Like it just, you're walking away from burdens. What are you walking towards? Aries, what are you walking towards? The Empress, nurturance, self-care, balanced energy, being able to create something, right, and nurture it, whether it's creating a new you, right, a new life, a new version of you, and nurturing yourself back to health. That's what you're walking towards. You're walking towards that. What's the sitch around you? She knows how to make, look, she has lemons. She has lemons on her dress. It's like, can you make lemonade with the lemons that you have? Look, she has lemons on her dress. The situation, King of Wands. Look at this. Look at this wand of energy. There's, again, last reading, there was a lot of wand energy too. The King of Wands is the energy around you, right? Leo energy. So there's definitely, whether you see it around you, it is around you, right? This Leo energy, this boss energy, again, it's like being able to stand up, sit up from having been in this end of cycle. And look at her fist. Like she pissed. She's pissed. And she's looking at her past too. Like she's looking at her past with what's gone on. What are your hopes? Aries, what are your hopes? This chopping of wood. Look at all this wood that's in here. Wood is like wand energy, right? Like chop wood. Chop, chop, chop. Like chop, cut through the BS. Hopes. Page of Pentacles. Yeah. There's something about like starting a new project or grounding a new idea. And you're just at the learning something new, right? Like page energy is like, hey, I got this pentacle. I got this idea, this resource that could become something else, right? And sometimes that requires the healing cycle, the rekindling of, you know, an idea of like, oh, well, what is my idea, right? That I'm going to ground. Like sometimes we don't know that. And you have to reclaim even anger, right? Anger is a good thing. Anger, when you're here, anger is actually better than here because anger motivates you. That's why there's like a lot of wonder. Anger motivates you to get shit done. Or to do something different or to create a new life for yourself, right? Anger fuels chopping wood, like getting stuff done. Fears. Aries, what are some fears for you? Fears. That it's going to take too damn long. Fears that it's going to take too long. It's going to, there's fears that it's going to take long. This is Sagittarian energy. Yeah, look, there's Sag. Go check out that other reading. Go check out the other reading. There was something about like needing to rest, needing to slow down, needing to realize that alchemy takes time. The Empress energy knows that what she creates is going to take time, right? And so it's in your fear position. So it's telling me that you're in your fire energy, Aries. That makes sense. Like you're not the patient. You're not the most patient crayon in the box. I mean, you can't be. Stereotypically, you're not. You're not the most patient crayon in the box. But it's going to take time. What's the outcome? I mean, aside from the new life that you are creating, that you're giving birth to, right? I mean, we can't rush an egg to be born. So what's the outcome for you, Aries? Aries, Aries, Aries. What's the outcome for you? I mean, you can look at this as the end of month reading. It could be the beginning of the month. It just depends on where you're at in your life, right? So even though I'm recording all of these on November 23rd, you decide for when it's taking a part in your life. Outcome for you, my dear Aries. Aries, Aries, Aries. What's the outcome for you? Justice. Libra. Patience, which is similar to this. There's alchemy, there's patience, there's justice, there's fairness, there's patience. I think patience and justice, right, is standing out a lot. But let's get some words of advice. 3 cards of advice, practical advice for you, Aries, as you're navigating being patient for this new life to come out, for this new life to be born. The Empress energy, that's so wild that you're walking towards Empress energy and you're walking towards a new life. 3 cards of advice, please, for my Aries friends. 3 cards of advice. Here we go. 8 of Wands, fast moving energy, fast communication. Balance out which idea to pursue and take your time, because this is fast energy. And we know that the theme is to slow down. So you may have a lot of ideas, right, from this challenge that you've gone through, from this cycle that you've ended, but slow down. Slow down. Give yourself permission to rest. Listen to that Sag reading. Give yourself permission to rest, to be led, to, you know, because you're in the middle. You're still in the middle of the 10 of Swords. Like, you're in the middle of the beginning and the end. So take your time. Take your time with this process. One more, please. Oh, I guess you get 2 more. Temperance. Be patient. Again, Sag energy. Be patient. The Empress. Oh my God. Look at this. I love it when it turns out this way. Empress energy. Like, you're going to get there. You have the Temperance and you have these 2 cards twice. Dude, come on. Tell me. Be patient. What you're cultivating, this new version of you, if it's you, this new project, if it's a project, it's going to come to fruition. It's going to be birthed. You just have to be patient. So that's so wild. I love it when it comes out like that. Let's do an oracle card for you, Aries. It's so fun. Love it. Yeah, check out that Sag reading. I think I'm gonna title it, "You Know That This Is What You Need to Do." If you have Sag in your chart. So 1 card of advice, please, for my Aries friends. One final card to close out the reading. So funny. That's so wild. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. No! You got 3 cards. A leg up. Not for you. And Treasure Island. Am I going to read all of these? Yeah, I am. Because I'm going to honor that. Leg up. You're not being patient. You're making me work. 34. Leg up. 28. 128. I think I've been only reading the oracle cards for the 128. Not doing relationship stuff unless relationships come out. And this is not about relationship. This is about manifesting. This is about transformation. Receiving help, delegating authority, or interdependence. You've come to a point where going it alone is no longer optimal for you, Aries, who usually does things on their own. Life has a way of presenting you with the perfect people to align with who can give you a leg up during this next phase of your journey. Help comes to you in all areas of your life where you need a boost. The trick is to accept that aid so freely given. When you embrace interdependence, allowing teamwork and independence to commingle, miracles happen. Now is such a time. So you don't have to do this alone. Let's do not for you. 6. This one says, a clear knowing that something is being denied to you, right? You're not there yet. Rejection is God's protection. So it could be, right, that this delay is a way that is protecting you, that the universe is protecting you, right? There are times when it appears that no matter how deeply you desire something, no matter how hard you work at something, the result you seek is always seems to elude you. It's as if you don't really get to be in the game and you feel you're just watching from the sidelines. The appearance of this card indicates that you are not going to attain what you want right now. Right? Like this is not yet here because you are still here. You're not going to attain it right now. That indeed your dreams for that exact thing will not be fulfilled. This is a time to radically accept that not everything is available to you when you want it. Take heart, for there are benevolent forces who desire the best for you. The benevolent forces, right? This is Mark, what is it? Mark, some type of angel? Mark Anthony? No, it's not Mark Anthony. But some type of angel. Who desire the best for you and have a much clearer idea of what is for your highest good. Rejection is God's protection. Excuse me. Woo. Something much better that will make you truly happy is on its way. Trust this. And then you have 9, which is Treasure Island, 32. 32. You have the law of attraction, bringing dreams into fruition. The results of positive thinking made manifest. Abundance appearing as if from nowhere. Financial gains and the sharing of good fortune. You've worked hard and acted upon your unwavering belief in abundance. And suddenly, in the midst of it all, you hit jackpot. You have uncovered the map to buried treasure and tapped the unlimited potential within you. What you must hone now is your ability to recognize when X marks the spot. Because some of these golden opportunities may be obvious, but others may not be so readily apparent. Trust your intuition to light your way now as you enter this truly prosperous phase, where all the long, hard work navigating your inner life is now paying off externally. In all aspects of your life at this time, you have good fortune. Don't forget to enjoy it and share it with others, as treasure shared multiplies like magic. So, you're not there yet, but you're there at the same time. Like you're there and you're not there. Like how contrasting is this, right? You're there, but you're not there. You're there, but you're not. You're there, but you're not there. Right? What else? What else? What else? You're there, but you're not there. Right? Like that's the end. You're there, that I'm gonna call that you're there, but you're not there. That's gonna be the title. Let me write that one down. You're there, but you're not there. But you're not there. So yeah. Aries, you're there, but you're not there, right? Click the like button if this made sense. Let me know in the comment section what it was that made sense for you. You're definitely somewhere in the in-between. You're definitely somewhere in the in-between. Don't despair. Like, we're always there and we're not there. Like, if you listen to Abraham Hicks always talks about, like, you never get it done. Like, you never get it done. And so, like, you're only getting ready for that next moment and the next moment and the next moment after that. And so there's always going to be the end of a cycle of something that you're in and the birth of something new. So you're there, but you're not there. And that's okay. And that's okay. You gotta be okay with that. You gotta be okay with the patience of it. You gotta be okay with the fact that, you know, how it's manifesting for you may not be how you wanted it to be, may not be how you anticipated it to be, but you're also being protected if it's not manifesting in that way. For a reason. So I hope this was helpful for you. Press the like button, subscribe, share the message if you think this was helpful. Don't forget to join me on Sundays for Café con Tarot, and we'll see you next time.